All right, we're live. YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch. We're trying something different tonight. We're going live on all three at the same time. Call-in feature is wide open on Periscope. Guys, what's up? My name is Jay Alletto. This is my Raw review. And let's see, because the internet connection was not fast enough. Wow, okay, no big deal. All right, I'm trying to get used to this, so just give me a moment while I figure out what to do, brother. So we're here. We're live. Raw just went off the air a couple moments ago, and this is going to be a what's up, Sock Monkey Mike? What's going on in the Periscope chat? We're also live on YouTube. You can check us out at youtube.com/PWP Nation. Check us out over there. Check me out also on all social media outlets, including Twitch. We're also live on Twitch tonight, trying something a little bit different, just a little bit different, but we're going to give it a go. I'm going to close some windows because it's saying my internet connection is not really that fast. So let's see what's up. And we'll be talking Raw momentarily. But, man, we come out of Raw with some new WrestleMania matches rumored or even made official. Now, we do know for a fact, and I'm going to start off with the bad news. We know for an undisputed fact that Baron Corbin is going to be facing Kurt Angle in his retirement match at WrestleMania. Am I excited for WrestleMania? I don't know at this point. I'm excited, man. I'm going to the show. I'm going to WrestleMania. So, of course, there is excitement within me, brother, within my soul. Yeah, there's tons of excitement. Let's see here. But I'm also skeptical and worried about the show because it's going to be monumentally long. And that's something that I'm not really thrilled about. I don't really want to sit in that stadium for 8 hours. Like, who does? Who wants to sit in that stadium for 8 hours? By the way, we're on Periscope right now. If you want to call in, there is the call-in feature has been opened up, and I've never used it before. So I'm going to try to see if anybody wants to call in. I'm going to invite. Let's see if I can invite. Yeah, let's invite. Your viewers have been invited to join. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, also live on Twitch and live on youtube.com/PWP Nation. So what's up, Aaron_PWP? I'm glad to still see the PWP in your Periscope name, man. Leave the memories alone. Just playing. All right, let's see what we got over here. So Raw was, again, not great tonight. Not a big fan of the show. I found it just nauseating at times, very predictable at other times. There were a few good matches, but that's always to be expected from Monday Night Raw. Matches that are good are going to happen. That is status quo. But let's start off with the way the show started. And we're in Chicago. And we got Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman kicking things off. And that's apropos. We are in WrestleMania season, but we got more of the same. We had nothing monumental, nothing groundbreaking here from Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar. I'm not surprised at all, as I shouldn't be. I don't think anybody should be surprised that we got the same old. But there we go. It's formulaic. It's formulaic as it can get. It does not get more formulaic than Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman talking about Lesnar and his Universal title and his streak of domination and what he's going to do at WrestleMania. It's the same old story, same old song and dance. And again, he mentions, just at the mention of Drew McIntyre, McIntyre comes down. And, a lot of people have been urging McIntyre to get involved in this Universal title picture. And I think eventually that's going to happen. But right now, just isn't the moment. Not while Brock has a title. Seth Rollins retaliates almost immediately. Few chair shots to the back of Drew McIntyre in our main event for tonight is Seth versus Drew in the main event. Now, look, if I'm WWE, you need to find ways to get Brock Lesnar more involved in the show. Have him, he's there all night, right? He's there all night. We saw him in the beginning, and we saw him at the end. How can you find nothing to do with him throughout the rest of the night? How can you find nothing to do with Brock Lesnar? I mean, Brock Lesnar, he's supposed to cause chaos. He's supposed to be in there in WWE to change things and to do something a little bit different. But, man, tonight, it didn't do it for me, man. He didn't do anything. He hasn't been physical, but he did look like he was in tremendous shape. So Brock Lesnar looks like he's at that UFC weight probably, and he's ready to return to the octagon. But that leads me to believe that we may see him retain the title at WrestleMania. But, hey, I don't know, man. it would be an injustice to Seth Rollins to not have him win the Universal title after this long run and pretty much dominating Monday Night Raw for I mean, look, Seth Rollins has been at the top of the echelon for Monday Night Raw for years now. He's put on classic match after classic match with any opponent they put in front of him. Now that's something to be said. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens at Mania. Right now, my gut is saying Brock Lesnar is going to retain the Universal title because they want to keep this belt on him to continue to build prestige for the championship. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'm also a Brock Lesnar mark to the fullest degree. Anybody who knows me will tell you that. I like Brock Lesnar. I always have, always will. But I don't know, man. We're 20 days out from WrestleMania, and tonight's Raw was atrocious. First match of the night, Finn Balor and Braun Strowman versus Lio Rush and Bobby Lashley. The only thing that came out of this match leads me to Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania. Okay, that's what I see happening at this point. That's what I saw when Lashley was leaving ringside and was looking back at Strowman standing in the ring dominantly while Finn Balor sat there in pain and agony from getting wiped out by Bobby Lashley. Like, that is what I saw. And how far Braun Strowman has fallen. Now, maybe, Braun Strowman's in the Battle Royal. They announced a Battle Royal? What did I miss? Did they announce it for real, dude? How did I miss that? Was that on TV? Like, did I miss that tonight? I must have missed that tonight, man. Battle Royal. Who? How do we know? How do we know he's in it? Oh, backstage. Oh, during the Alexa Braun thing. See, that's the problem with me doing Raw reviews, guys, because I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. I sometimes overanalyze this shit, and sometimes I completely zone out because it might be the fact that I have watched so much WWE in my life that I just get bored of it, and it just seems so same old shit. Everything is like exactly the same. Okay, Braun is in the Battle Royal. Why is Braun Strowman in the Battle Royal? Like, how far this guy has fallen. I was just saying he's fallen into oblivion from being in the Intercontinental title picture. And now that I find out he's in the Battle Royal, man, I must have missed that at some point in the show. I just don't feel like anything is ever going to happen. So I sometimes don't pay attention. I start doing push-ups or whatever. But, Braun Strowman in the Battle Royal. I guess it's better than teaming up with Nicholas last year. I guess it's better than that. Slightly better than that. Kind of better than that, maybe. I mean, I don't even, at this point, I don't even know anymore, man. I don't even know. But at the end of the day, wow. Braun Strowman in the Battle Royal. So anyway, Braun Strowman stood tall tonight. Why? Why is Braun Strowman standing tall when he's being relegated to the Battle Royal? Which he'll probably win, by the way. He'll probably win the stupid thing. Oh, man. So next we move into, speaking of Alexa Bliss, we move into a moment of bliss. And man, she's good in this role. Alexa Bliss is good in this role as a talk show host. Shout out to Ruby Shaw. What's up, Ruby Shaw? And what's up, Triple X 2600 in the chat on YouTube? Hit that subscribe button, please. Hit that thumbs up if you like what I'm talking about tonight. We're talking WrestleMania. We're talking Raw. Thanks for the super heart. Mel Feliciano. What's up, Mel? Thank you so much for the super heart on Periscope. I am live on Periscope, and I'll hook you up with a follow, Mel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that super heart love. So don't forget Periscope. We are live on Periscope. I'm taking questions, and I'm taking calls, and I'm inviting guests. So if you got something to say, if you want to join the show tonight, please do on Periscope. I'll make sure we get you live on the air. And I've never done it before, so we're doing something a little bit different tonight. We're gonna try some difference. Why did Rollins lose? Aren't they supposed to make him look strong? No, you also have to make McIntyre look strong. Listen, McIntyre's wrestling Roman Reigns. Excuse me. McIntyre versus Roman is official for WrestleMania as of tonight, from what I know. So you gotta make Drew McIntyre strong as well. You know, you have to make him strong as well. So at the end of the day, man, Seth Rollins losing by distraction from his WrestleMania opponent, Brock Lesnar, is wrestling booking 101. Like, this is just supposed to add heat to their feud. So that's the reason why Rollins lost, man. He already looks strong. He's been relatively out of the ring in recent months. He's been injured and whatnot. But winning the Royal Rumble should be enough to make you strong enough for that WrestleMania title shot. So let's see here. Going to the chat on Periscope. Also looking at the chat constantly on youtube.com/PWP Nation. Let's see who else we got in here. Long time no see, says Pal Shitax. What's up, Pal? I guess that's Mel Feliciano who said that, and Pal is a spam bot. So Mel Feliciano, I don't know if I've seen you before, Mel, but what's up? Hit me up, Mel. Let's see what we got here. Thought I'd drop by. How you doing? History Maker DJS. I'm good, man. How are you? Thoughts on potential 18 matches? I'm dreading 18 matches. I am dreading 18 matches more than you can ever imagine, man. I'm going to be at MetLife Stadium. I'm going to be there live and in living color. Probably doing a lot of this Periscope YouTube stuff. But I'm dreading it. I am absolutely not looking forward to it. But hey, look, at the end of the day, it is what it is. We're going to have fun. And I just don't want to be there all freaking day, man. I don't want to be there all freaking day. 8 hours? 8 hours? Like, I don't want to be there all day. I really don't. So, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be brutal. But hey, it'll be fun. It'll be an event. History Maker DJS says, literally nothing piqued any excitement or interest tonight. That's sad. Absolutely is sad, brother. Always enjoy watching the show, Jay. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you, man. Oh, I'm chilling, dude. Let's see. Let's get rid of these spam bots, man. That's why I hate Periscope. Too much spam. What match are you looking forward to the most? At this point on the WrestleMania card, what match am I looking forward to the most? We are not finished with this card yet. Not by any stretch of the imagination. But I got to tell you, like, part of the main reason I'm actually going to WrestleMania is to see Ronda Rousey compete live. Like, I got to see Ronda Rousey a couple weeks ago in Philadelphia for Raw. And it was awesome seeing her live because I've never seen her live before. So that was badass. That was dope. But I want to see her wrestle. I'm on YouTube right now too, man. YouTube.com, Periscope, Twitch. I'm on all three, bro. I'm on all three. Super Heart Party. Hey, hit those super hearts. Mel hooking up the super hearts. Thank you, Mel. And no, I didn't forget. Listen, I don't forget people. I just have a bad memory because I every once in a while engage in the green stuff. Okay. So cut me a little bit of slack, please. All right. And if hit me up, I'll try to respond, and maybe you could trigger my memory on why I'm forgetting who you are. But let's see what else we got going on here. Let's check the chat in on YouTube. We got Ruby Shaw, but they couldn't have McIntyre distracted by Reigns. Reigns wasn't in the building. Ruby. Reigns was not in the building tonight. He's out with the concussion. They made a note to say that a couple times tonight, that he is out with the, I don't know if they said concussion, but he isn't cleared. 37 Gay Boy says, you are bold. You are bold, 37 Gay Boy. You are bold. Pam, what's up, Pam? I didn't watch tonight. Scale 1 to 10. How bad was Raw? 4. No, 37 Gay Boy. I am far from a virgin, my friend. Far from a virgin. All right. I'm 34 years old. I'm married. I own a home. Far from a virgin, buddy. Orton versus Styles is going to be spectacle to watch. Yeah, it will. I can't wait for the finish of that match. I'm really excited for that one, too. That's going to be really good. All right. The Cruiserweight title match is another because I'm a Use 205 Live guy. Yeah, dude. DJ Storms, right? I'm just trying to get handles. DJ Storms, right? Ever tried oil instead of green stuff, Jay? Of course. Of course. What do you think this is, bro? Any idea of Triple H's condition after his injury at Crown Jewel? He's cleared. He is cleared. He is cleared and ready to go. Jay is a sad mark. Oh, man, I might be a mark, but I ain't sad, brother. I'm far from sad. 37 Gay Boy. I'm far from sad. What else we got going on here? Instagram. Checking the Instagram. Checking out the gram. See what's going on in the gram. Nothing really going on. I should live stream on this too, but I don't have another device. But we're having fun. Having fun on Twitch. Got that one. I don't even think I have any live viewers on Twitch. It's all right. I just started Twitch. Twitch is new, baby. Twitch is new. We're just getting the show on the road. Let's see here. Okay, Twitch is not on anymore because I'm using a trial version to do this, and all I had was 10 minutes. So that's gay. That's ridiculous. All right, hold on one sec. Getting shit situated. about Batista because I just got a question on Periscope about the Batista segment from Ty Cole _SES. Thank you, Ty. Make sure you hit those super hearts and hook up a follow on youtube.com/PWP Nation. Batista's promo was weird. Listen, Batista just doesn't seem comfortable right now. And that's really odd because he's been one of the most comfortable wrestlers of all time. Like, he is a true Hollywood megastar. And he just seems weird. He just seems like he's not in Batista mode. He just doesn't seem like he's feeling what he's doing. But I could be wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe I'm misjudging it. But I'm not feeling his promo work so far. Outside of his first appearance back with Ric Flair and dragging him through the hall, even his appearance on SmackDown a few months ago, where they kind of teased this happening, he's came off way more comfortable in those two segments than he has the last 2 weeks. So I'm really looking forward to that match, though. Triple H and Batista, as always. It's going to be dope to see that live. And yeah, Triple H Batista. Let's see what else happened on Raw tonight, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. This show sucked overall. The show was not good. So let's move on. So we went through Braun Strowman. I guess he's in the Battle Royal for whatever good that does. Elias and No Way Jose. What the hell are we doing Elias and No Way Jose for? Thoughts on the MJ documentary, Jay? Which side are you into? Sorry, I know it's out about Raw. Yeah. We'll talk about Michael Jackson in a minute, or maybe in another video, because I'm very outspoken on that whole thing. So if you want to talk about, Leaving Neverland, I think it was called Leaving Neverland. It was called that. I'll talk about that shit for hours, because I watched all 4 hours of that plus the Oprah interview, and I'll talk about it for a minute. I went into the thing believing that Michael Jackson was like 100% a piece of shit pedophile type guy, and now I'm not so sure after watching that thing. No Way Jose is a better wrestler than Bobby Lashley. That is going out on a limb. That is like going to the edge of like a diving board, and the pool has no water in it, and you're like, I might fall, I might not. Bobby Lashley's really, really good. He's just not doing a lot in this WWE run for whatever reason. I think it's obvious that he's in it for the money. I think Bobby Lashley's in it for just to like, I don't know, like set himself up for retirement maybe, and to build his legacy, because going back to the WWE kind of puts an exclamation point on his career a little bit. So that's how I see it. Yeah, they do. You're right, bro. You're right, Aaron. You're right, bro. My viewers have been invited to join. Somebody join me. Let's get this chat going. All right, let's go back to YouTube. We got Logan LeBlanc. Raw is always harder to watch than SmackDown uses NXT, right, and better programming every week. I'm not sure what you really mean by that. Raw is tough, dude. Raw is extremely tough to watch, especially lately. They seem to be doing the same old, where we have all these new creative minds backstage, and it's just not really, it doesn't seem like anything has changed. So maybe after WrestleMania, they'll take it into a different direction. They'll start doing different stuff. Maybe the Universal title will be available on the show every single week. I'm not sure. Is the YouTube chat live stream as well? Can't stand the spams. Yeah. YouTube is live right now. Head over to youtube.com/PWP Nation. youtube.com/PWP Nation. Head on over there. I bought Money in the Bank tickets. Hope it's good and doesn't suck. You should have a good show at Money in the Bank, bro. I went to Money in the Bank. I think it was 2013, the year Rob Van Dam came back for it. And it was fun, man. I had a great time at that show. I almost got into a fight, of course. And it looks like I've got somebody who has to join. So we're going to go to the phone lines, and we're going to see how this works out tonight. Let's see what's up. We're going to go to Hansy83. Let's see how this goes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phone lines. Hansy, what's up, man? Hansy is on. What's up, dude?
Yo, it's my first time tuning in, man. I just tuned in randomly. I think you're doing a good job so far, whatever. But
thank you.
What was where were you at Raw right now? Because I didn't want to throw you off.
No, dude, throw me off, man. Throw me off. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm kind of going through the card, and I was just about to touch on Kurt Angle and stuff, but whatever you want to talk about, I'm game, man. So let's hear it. What do you got?
Well, listen, I'm looking forward to Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin. But thing is, I'm also glad that we're not getting Cena versus Kurt Angle because I personally, I mean, listen, I know people want to see it, but I would personally rather see Joe versus Cena. Because Joe hasn't been on Mania, and I think his first Mania match should be against someone big. I don't want to see Joe in a multi-man match. So if Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin means we gotta get Joe versus Cena, then I'm all for it.
Okay, yeah, dude, I can agree with that. But I have a feeling this is a bait and switch, brother, because, everybody, I think they expected everybody to be pissed at this Baron Corbin thing. And I just have this weird suspicion that Kurt Angle is going to take care of him in like moments. The match might not even ever start. Like Kurt Angle might just tear him apart. And then maybe we'll hear that gong. And then The Undertaker comes out, just like he did last year. We all expected The Undertaker to come out last year in some way, shape, or form, but it wasn't confirmed. There were questions leading into WrestleMania whether or not The Undertaker was even going to be there. This year, we have the same question. So maybe it'll be one of those deals where they actually do a bait and switch. We think we're going to get Corbin versus Kurt Angle, but hence we get Kurt Angle versus The Undertaker, and they can do like one of those crazy MMA style mat matches, and maybe Kurt Angle puts him out there, or maybe Undertaker puts him out the way Kurt Angle should go out, wrestling a legend at WrestleMania, and that would be a great moment. What do you think about that, bro?
Dude, the way you set it up, that would be kind of dope. I wouldn't mind it. But before I jet, I just want to ask you, are you enjoying the Ronda Rousey and Travis Brown pairing, or do you think it's way overkill by including him in this build now? Because I don't know, I didn't mind it. I thought she looked like a badass kind of. But people have their qualms about it because Travis Brown apparently is a domestic abuser apparently.
Yeah.
And so like I don't know how you feel about that, but like I don't know, like I mean, if it's past him and he learned his lesson, I don't really mind. I don't know if we could keep chastising him, but I mean, I never know with these situations because I don't know how the guy feels now, or like if he'll do it again or something like that. But I don't. From right now, I didn't mind this pairing on television.
Yeah, I didn't mind it either, dude. And part of the reason is because I'm a complete admitted Ronda Rousey mark. I love Ronda Rousey, and I'm a big fan for many years. And Travis Brown too. Like I watched Travis Brown's entire UFC career. I watched him when he was 16-1 in the UFC. Now he's lost his last 4 fights, so he's not even. I don't even know if he's currently on the active UFC roster. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I do like it because I feel like Ronda Rousey is going to have this MMA style entrance at WrestleMania. Like you ever see the UFC pay-per-views, dude, where they had like the main event and they kind of start backstage like a Goldberg style entrance, and they walk and they have this big entourage and they're walking through the backstage area before they come out of the curtain, and they have like that wide shot. You see the crowd, and I have a feeling they're going to do something like that with Rousey, and Travis Brown will absolutely be in her corner at WrestleMania. I think that's now a foregone conclusion, and maybe, just maybe, he might be considering making the transition to WWE because the guy, again, legit mixed martial artist, UFC veteran heavyweight fighter, has been a contender for the title before. So yeah, have they overbooked this feud? Monumentally. They have monumentally overbooked the bejesus out of this, and especially since you don't have Becky Lynch and Charlotte on Raw to continue this feud, you kind of have to it's kind of like when you get the filet mignon at a restaurant and you decide what sides you want. You have to kind of pick them carefully. Right now, we're seeing the sides that WWE is throwing at us, like Dana Brooke, Travis Brown, all this stuff to kind of get us through the next 20 days until WrestleMania and this match can finally happen, because the entire feud has been overbooked, in my opinion.
No, I personally agree. I personally agree with you. Like, I was gonna say that, like I know this is gonna be the main event, but the way that the feud has kind of cooled down, I feel like Kofi versus Bryan, like that could also main event, even though it won't main event. But I'm just saying that, like, I feel like there's more fire for that feud than this feud now. Like, even though I don't have any doubt that the match is not going to be good or anything like that, the match will be dope, and I hope the right person goes over. But I just feel like the last few weeks, it's cooled down for me a little bit.
Oh yeah, I think that's across the board, dude. I think everybody's kind of cooled off on it, except for like the diehard Becky Lynch fans. And I have nothing against the diehard Becky Lynch fans. I'm all about Becky Lynch succeeding and getting the spot at WrestleMania, and whatnot. She has earned it. But the diehard Becky Lynch fans are so into this, man. They can't wait for her to have her crowning moment at WrestleMania. So I think they're like fully emotionally invested. And hey, listen, I think the match is going to be really good. And I doubt Ronda Rousey takes any kind of pin or tap out here. I think that's why Charlotte's in the match. But yeah, man, I'm excited, bro.
Oh, yo, dude, I'm gonna step off, let other people come in. But dude, this is my first time joining. I followed you on Twitter because I like your takes on the Roman Reigns stuff. Whatever. I'm probably the only one who agrees with you. But I'm gonna start trying to tune in more often. I got so many podcasts and all that. So I just saw you on the timeline doing this live. So I just thought I'd stop by and say what up and all that. Man.
Hey,
so,
dude,
thanks for having me on, man.
Hey, you're welcome, brother. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me, man. More than you'll ever know. That's what it means to me. More than you'll ever know. So thank you so much. And please join me anytime and follow my journey at pwpnation.com and right here on the Jay Alletto Show on Periscope and YouTube and Twitch and everywhere else I do it, bro. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem, man. Take it easy.
Later, brother. All right. That was Hansy, 83. Awesome having him on the show. That was great. That was great. And guys, if you want to call in, you can do so on Periscope right now. So head over to Periscope, call in. I am taking callers tonight for this Raw review. And we're also live on YouTube. Plus, guys, if you like supporting creators here on YouTube and Periscope, head over to patreon.com/PWPNation. Just $1 a month. We're not even asking. We're just saying, hey, if you want to throw us some cash to get this job going and to make things go a little bit better, please do. Patreon.com/PWPNation. We're going to have a lot more content exclusive to Patreon in the coming weeks, months, years, and whatnot. So anyway, we talked about Kurt Angle, but listen, here was a great moment in Monday Night Raw. Great moment, and that was Kurt Angle versus Chad Gable. We saw a real moment. We took a step back from storyline. We took a leap back from storyline, and we saw Chad Gable actually tell Kurt Angle, like, man, you were my hero. I've always looked up to you. And they had a great match. I mean, listen, this match, we knew Kurt Angle was going to win. Kurt Angle's not going to lose on the road to WrestleMania. I think he'd put over enough guys in the past few months until this point. So great match, Kurt Angle and Chad Gable. Gable does the honors for Kurt, and awesome little match here. Baron Corbin comes out, cuts a promo. Chicago's not having it. Chicago knows this is trash, and I think that's why WWE did it here. It's the perfect opportunity for a bait and switch. This is WWE 101, guys. I think I'm calling this the right way. I might be wrong. Of course, as always, I might be wrong. But I really believe, truly, in my heart, believe that this is some kind of weird bait and switch. And once again, guys, if you want to call into the show, please do. I'm looking for your calls on Monday Night Raw tonight. And I will be back here tomorrow night for SmackDown, most likely, unless I fall asleep like I almost did tonight. Now, we come back from commercial break, and we got Sasha Banks and Bayley. We did have the revival backstage with Baron Corbin, just clowning on Corbin here. This is literally them just clowning him out over and over and over again, putting him in these positions to just be embarrassed. And that's what he kind of deserves right now. I'm not hating on this at all. So we book Apollo Crews versus Baron Corbin later in the night. We get Sasha Banks. We get Bayley. And the only reason I'm watching this is because I am a huge Sasha Banks fan. I love Sasha Banks, man. I will always support whatever she does. But I am not the biggest fan of Natalya or Beth Phoenix. Now, look, there's a spot for nostalgia here, as always. But nobody reacted to Beth Phoenix, really. Like, her reaction was horrible. I don't know why it was so bad. I can't really tell you. I don't know. But that wasn't good. That was, it was just, I don't know. It was cringy. Yeah, there you go. Beth Cringix, as DJ Storm says. And the Talbor fighting for the titles. Pass the mic, Will. That's funny, dude. Yeah, I agree, man. Like, I'm always down for Sasha Banks. And to make things even worse, we get Nia Jax and Tamina. Now, I'm going to admit to you guys, I took a little bit of a break during this match. I went upstairs. I got some food. I did what I had to do. I left the man cave for a little while, got some food, and came back and I saw Nia Jax with the mic, and I just wanted to throw my phone on the ground and stomp on it, Conor McGregor style, because this was atrocious. Get the microphone out of Nia Jax's hand, please. Get the microphone out of her hand. She does not need to have the mic in her hand. And so basically what we're headed towards here is at least a triple threat women's tag team title match at WrestleMania. Sasha and Bayley defending against Beth Phoenix and Natalya, and defending against Nia Jax and fucking Tamina. Ay. This was bad. Can I get a shout out? Yeah, Mads _98. Yo, Mads _98. Thank you so much for constantly contributing to this journey I'm on here on the internet, on this fucking in this crazy world that I'm just starting to really learn about. I'm purging all the shit that I learned in school. All that shit I learned in school, I am purging from my mind, and I'm getting awoken to the real world, baby. So there's your shout, brother. And here we go. Ty Cole, why haven't the women's tag team titles been featured on SmackDown yet? Hey, Road Dogg. Why haven't the women's tag team titles been featured on SmackDown yet? Why? I don't know, man. That's a question for them. I have no clue. I don't know if there's any reason behind it, or if SmackDown is 2 hours and they have so much stuff. They really have a lot of stuff to do on SmackDown Live. They really do. So I don't, they got Miz and Shane, Bryan and Kofi. They've got Vince McMahon seems to always be on that show now. They got Becky and Charlotte over there. They got the tag team titles over. They got a lot of stuff going on here, man. DJ Storms took a dump after that segment. I think I might have taken it. I definitely took a dump during the show, but I can't remember at what point it was at. Hola to Melissa Benyos. What's up, Melissa? Jay Alletto, my G. Thanks, bro. They are on. Okay, so they're on SmackDown tomorrow. Says Eric Van Dijame. Yeah, thanks, brother. PW Universe also says that. Okay, so they will be on SmackDown tomorrow. That's cool. All right, that gives us a little bit of hope, a little ray of sunshine for SmackDown Live and the women's tag titles, because they haven't done anything. They should just have them defend against the freaking Iconics. Just have them defend against the Iconics for once. Like, they deserve a shot, I think. You know, I believe doing it. Let's see what else we got here. After Money in the Bank, I'd love to have you on Storm Stream in the future. Dude, anytime, man. Anytime. I'm always down to join anyone's stream. Get the Tables podcast. I'm down to join their stream. What's up? Get the Table. How you guys doing tonight? Are they still doing the fabulous? Well, it's not the Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal. It's not that anymore, but whatever they're going to call it. Are they still doing that? Is that like a thing? Are they doing that? Yo, we got the super hard party going on. Get the Tables podcast. Get the Tables podcast. Jump into Twitch. They are moving away from Periscope, jump into Twitch. Smart move, guys. I'm doing more Twitch stuff too. Smart move, guys. Let's see what else we got going on. Let's look at the Twitter stream. We're going to continue on with this live stream, this review. Hey, what's up to Verticals Halo on YouTube? Once again, I'm on YouTube, youtube.com/PWPNation. Super Hearts getting dropped like crazy. Tony, bro, thank you, man. Dropping those Super Hearts, brother. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody. All right. Oh, man, what a rib this was. Mojo Raleigh talking to himself in the mirror. What the hell is going on here with Mojo Raleigh, man? They've been putting him in this mirror over and over and over again for months, but it's never consistent. It's like, let's have Mojo look in a mirror and talk to himself like Vince McMahon at fucking when he revealed the NWO was coming or whatever in 2002. Let's do that. You know, let's do that same type of gimmick. Why are we doing this if it's not going to lead? What's it leading to? Is he going to eventually break the mirror? Is the mirror going to crack? I don't understand what they're doing. I just don't get it. I don't have a problem with Mojo. I think Mojo's got a lot of energy. He's, you know, he's not the best in-ring worker and all that stuff. I get it. But from a character perspective, he's whatever. He's all right. He's a big dude. You know, if he stays at it, he could improve. He does have, he's got potential. He's got some potential. He does. He does have potential for sure. I think he does. He's being wasted though. They're not doing anything with him. They're not doing anything with him. Nothing. Not a thing. They're doing nothing. So moving on with this show, which has been fucking atrocious. We have forgotten completely about the Raw tag division on this episode of Raw Tonight. And since we've seen Ricochet on this main roster run, he's basically been with Aleister Black the entire time. sans the first night or whatever and the second night on SmackDown. He's been with Aleister Black basically this entire time. He tagged with Finn Balor once. But for whatever odd reason, they just keep putting this guy in a tag team. Tonight, however, they gave him the disservice of wrestling Jinder Mahal. Now, guys, if you've known me for a while, which most of you probably don't, I was a proponent of Jinder Mahal's WWE title reign. I was a fan of Jinder Mahal's WWE title reign just based on the fact that he manifested that title reign. He worked hard for that title reign. And it was an experiment. I'll admit it. At the time, I didn't admit it, but it was an experiment. It was to try to get over the fact that they were going to go to India and do a show over there. That's why they did it. I get it. However, let's put this into perspective. Why would you put one of your most exciting, freshest, newest wrestlers in the ring with Jinder Mahal on Raw? Why would you do it? Why? What? Like, the match was whatever. It was your old. I think I have a feeling. I just have a hunch, and I obviously have nothing to back this up, but I have a hunch they wanted to teach Ricochet to slow down a little bit and to do the WWE style of wrestling. That's just a hunch. And again, nothing to support that, nothing to back that up. But why else would you do this match? Why else? I don't get it. So anyway, yeah, we got Jinder Mahal and Ricochet. Ricochet picks up the easy win over Jinder. And what does this lead to? Nothing. It's just a match. And were the Singh brothers even out there? I don't even remember because, like, as soon as this match started, I guess they were out there. As soon as this match started, I was just like, okay, Ricochet is going to win, obviously. It's not going to lead to anything. Yeah, Jinder's not great. Jinder's not the best wrestler in the world, man. But I love Jinder Mahal's work ethic. I love his work ethic. He worked his ass off to get himself in shape like he's in right now and to make his way back to the WWE and make Vince McMahon believe in him. So I give Jinder Mahal all the credit in the world for his work ethic. But of course, in the ring, he's definitely not a top level wrestler anymore. Or he's never really been. Hopefully someday he can get to that point. But at this stage in his career, probably not. All right, moving on. Dana Brooke. Again, this is what I was alluding to before with the sides on the filet mignon. Ronda Rousey's the filet mignon. You got to tell your waitress what you're picking. Are you having the broccoli? Are you having the sweet potatoes? Are you having the mashed potatoes? Are you getting the fried onions? What are you getting on the side? We're getting Dana Brooke here. So Dana Brooke is our side piece tonight in about a 5-second squash to Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey kicks the shit out of Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke tries to cut this like, it's WrestleMania season. Anything can happen type promo. Atrocious. Terrible. Look, Dana Brooke's another one where I will always say that I respect her work ethic and her athletic ability because people want to discount bodybuilders and gymnasts and people that work hard in that aspect. Guys, I've been a bodybuilder before. I've gotten up to 225 pounds, jacked when I was in my mid-20s, huge. Since then, I've had to change my body type a bit on my own. That was my own discretion. Like I wanted to get a little bit leaner and whatnot. But I used to be huge, and the work that it took me to get that big was insane. Man, that was hard work. That was some of the hardest work I've ever done in my entire life was lifting weights in the gym and taking it seriously, bodybuilder style. So I give Dana Brooke credit where credit's due for being athletic and for being a true athlete. But she is not a great pro wrestler whatsoever. And she doesn't have a lot of mic skills at all. No charisma. But this was, again, where I already talked about this Travis Brown thing. This was a way to get Travis Brown involved in some way, shape, or form. Let's go to the chat here on Periscope. DJ Storm says, Dana is irrelevant. She can't do anything outside of a few flips. I can't disagree, bro, except the fact that she trains her ass off, dude. And you cannot discredit her gym work. Like, getting her ass in shape like that and being a fitness model, that shit is not easy, man. That shit is not easy. As hard as it is to be a pro wrestler, a lot of these women wrestlers, outside of like Alexa Bliss, like she was a fitness model. Trish Stratus was a fitness model. Being a fitness model is not fucking easy, man. Let's get rid of the spam. Dana is awful, but also doesn't get any chance to improve and do more. That's a good point. How would you feel if Asuka defends her title in an open challenge gauntlet match? I'd be fine with that. I think he even suggested that. I wouldn't doubt. You know, I wouldn't mind if they had her defend the title in the Women's Battle Royal. Somehow put her in a position where all the odds are stacked against her. Make her win that Battle Royal. Put the title on the line. Have Asuka really push this nobody's ready for Asuka thing and have her put that title on the line in the Battle Royal. That will get people to watch it. that will get people to be excited about it. Anytime Asuka's about to be eliminated, we'd be guaranteed a new champion if it does happen. So if they do have this women's battle royal, which I'm assuming is going to happen, have her defend it there. Have her defend it in the battle royal. Why the hell not? Do it that way. She was going well with Emma in 2015. You're right about that, brother. But at a certain point in time, when it comes to NXT, you're not going anywhere else. You're hitting that glass ceiling. We've seen it with a lot of wrestlers, man. We've seen it with a lot of wrestlers in NXT. Like, for instance, Sarah Logan, Liv Morgan, completely ready for the main roster. Ruby Riott, well ready. She was ready for the main roster when she came to NXT. But Sarah Logan, Liv Morgan, they cut their teeth in NXT, but they weren't going to ascend any farther. They weren't going up the ladder at all. And at a certain point in time, you just have to cut bait and let them go on Raw, and they're going to either sink or swim. And both girls are relatively young, and they have plenty of time to swim. So we got to be a little bit patient here as well. But Dana Brooke, she's not getting any younger, and she's making the most of her minutes. She's trying her ass off, and I think that's obvious. I think it's obvious, even though she's not the greatest in the ring, that she's working her ass off. She's trying very hard. So I'll give her that. I don't like to just straight up bury wrestlers, especially when the effort they're putting in is blatantly obvious. They are putting in the effort, and I think Dana Brooke is one that definitely is. So next, Apollo Crews, Baron Corbin. Now, here's where it occurred to me that this might be a bait and switch. Baron Corbin loses to Apollo Crews. Okay? Now, what even happened here? Corbin continues to pound on Crews while he's down. Corbin keeps control and looks to put Crews away with end of days, but Crews rolls him up out of nowhere for the pin and the win. So, Kurt Angle comes out, stands tall with Apollo Crews, and they're really pushing Angle versus Corbin. Let's hope they don't do it. Let's hope it's a bait and switch. And once again, cheap plug here. I am live right now on Periscope and YouTube, youtube.com/PWP Nation to check me out on the YouTube channel. They need to build Apollo back up. He's too good to be wasted. Sure, I agree. Listen, there's a rehab process for all these wrestlers, and Apollo Crews is super young. Yo, what is this comment? You're a bald-headed alopecia proc. I'm a bald. You're a bald-headed alopecia proc. That's a great one. I've never heard that one before. Thank you. Yeah, Apollo Crews is very good. And let's look at some ages here. I'm always curious about what the ages are of these wrestlers. How old's Apollo Crews? Let's see here. Apollo Crews, 31 years old. Really young, man. Really young. Apollo Crews got 10 more years left. How old's Dana Brooke? We've been talking about Dana Brooke tonight. We saw a lot of featured wrestlers. 30 years old. She's right there in that same wheelhouse as Apollo Crews. 31, 30. Then we got Liv Morgan. We brought her up. And only 24 years old. Only 24 gorgeous years old, man. Sarah Logan. How old is she? 25. Yeah. So look, at the end of the day, like talent like Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, they've got so much time left. So much time. I know Baron Corbin is a little bit older. Yeah, Baron Corbin, 34, same age as me. So he's he's got time left though. Baron Corbin could be around for another 10 years, guys. Baron Corbin could be around for another 10 years or more. Man. All right, so Batista's promo, we spoke about that before. Triple H used me. He held me down. He does everything for him and doesn't care about anybody else. Batista just was basically blaming Triple H for everything that went wrong in his WWE career. Everything was Triple H's fault. Everything was Triple H's fault. Even though Batista kicked his ass over and over again. So I have a feeling Triple H will get this win at WrestleMania somehow. He always ends up squaring up. This Raw, man, I'm going to go back through this card real quick. This Raw sucked, dude. This Raw was not good. I don't know. I wonder if they had this finished over the weekend or if they booked this like on the fly before the show started, because this was horrible. What did I miss? Here we go. We're at the end here. And Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, very good match. I mean, listen, I expected nothing less than an awesome match here from McIntyre and Rollins. Did you hear about Las Vegas frontrunner for WrestleMania 37 2021? No, I didn't hear about that, but that's dope. I'd be down for that. WrestleMania 9 sucked, but that's because they did it in Caesar Palace, a very small venue. If they do it at a stadium, I think there's going to be a stadium in Las Vegas. If there's not already one. If they do it in the stadium, it'll be huge. I think it'll be fucking insane. Like with all the casinos, there's so much shit to do in Las Vegas, it'll be nuts. And just like WrestleMania this year, there's going to be a ton of stuff to do. Raider Stadium, there you go. That makes sense. there's going to be a ton of stuff going on at WrestleMania this year, man. I'm so stoked to be there. If you're going to WrestleMania, let's connect. I will be there for all 12 hours of. I'll probably be there, man. If I'm thinking about it now, I'll probably get up there super early and be there until midnight, at least. Hey, I'm going to crash. Got Kyle's work. Keep up the good work. Hey, DJ Storms, thanks for coming into the chat, bro. If you guys hadn't followed DJ Storms, go follow him. Check him out on YouTube. I don't know what the URL is, bro, but follow DJ Storms on YouTube. Wouldn't you be annoyed knowing WWE books things so close to the show? I mean, listen, man. That's a part of the business. They've been doing this forever. Back in the day, they used to book things way in advance, but it was just a different time. Now they have so many different opinions, and Vince McMahon is 80, and I don't know how old he is, 70-something, and he's changing his mind, flip-flopping constantly. So, yeah, it's annoying, but I can't really fault them for it, considering the way the business is. Let's see. Oh, if I work there, yeah, sure. I get how that would be annoying. You got to go. I live here. Let's hit up the crap tables. I've never been to Vegas, man. If WrestleMania's in Vegas, I'm definitely going. Yep, the show definitely sucked. Terrible Monday Night Raw. I'm going to grade the thing a D. I did not enjoy it. Not a lot happened. I guess we are having the WrestleMania Battle Royal. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which Braun Strowman, I guess, is in, and he's probably going to win. So, all right, guys, I'm going to wrap this thing up. I don't have really anything else to talk about outside of tomorrow night SmackDown Live. We'll get that Kofi Kingston, that crazy Kofi Kingston gauntlet match, and somehow, some way, he'll get through it. Might not win it, but I think it'll be awesome if they have like a babyface help him out throughout the way to winning that gauntlet. Like a babyface helps him out against Orton. I guess AJ Styles it would be, and then the Bar is out there, and whoever is fighting maybe the New Day helps him against the Bar, and then Rowan, maybe like Kevin Owens helps him against Rowan, whatever the case may be. How do you feel that Mania main show is going to be very overbooked, 9-hour mess? Not looking forward to it, bro, because I'll be there. Raw has 40 wrestlers. Use them instead of the same old 14 wrestlers. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Triple Z003. What's up, man? I heard Angle versus Undertaker. Hey, man, I'm hoping for that. I was just talking about that earlier. Will you be at TakeOver? So here's the thing with TakeOver. TakeOver's Friday night. I'm going to Access that night. I'm going to be at Access, but I'm thinking about, because I can just get on the subway and or the train or whatever. And I think from Access, it's about 15 minutes to the Barclays Center. So I might jump on the train and just head over to Barclays and catch whatever's left of TakeOver live. I might do that because I don't really care about, missing some of it or whatever. I think Kofi is going to win the title of WrestleMania, but then drop it right back to Bryan. Probably I wouldn't doubt he dropped it back to Bryan on Tuesday, WrestleMania weekend for SmackDown, but it'll probably be at the next pay-per-view after that or something. So, all right, let's see what else we got here. Nothing really big in the wrestling news world. Adam Rose retired. AEW's trying to find a librarian. Have you ever wanted to be a pro wrestling superstar? Do you think you have what it takes to be the librarian? This casting call is open for both men and women. Submit your 60-second or less video to AEW Wrestling using the librarian. I think I'm going to try to be the librarian. I think I'm going to try to do that. I think I'm going to do that right after this. Let's try a librarian video. Bella's retired too, as they should. Let's see here. All right, guys, I'm wrapping this thing up. Once again, thank you for joining me. If you are on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up if you like the content. Check us out at pwpnation.com and over on all our social media outlets, Periscope, Twitter, Instagram, all over the place. Check me out at Alletto. I'm here doing this all the time, guys, so hit me up on all social media outlets. And I'm about to crash, man. I'm tired. I spoke a lot tonight. So thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the call-ins. Thank you for everything. I'll give one last, if anybody else wants to call in, I'll give one last shout out for a call-in on Periscope before I get out of here. If anybody wants to call in, anything to say, hit that button and call in now, or else I am peacing. YouTube, thank you. I'm out of here. You guys have yourself an awesome night. I'm going to keep it live on Periscope for a few more minutes, but once again, I'm Jay Alletto. I'm out of here. Peace, YouTube. And I'm out.